Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the Empowered Educator. It's been a minute since I've been here, but it's been busy and I've been doing all of the things. So I'm on Thanksgiving break as I'm recording and posting this today, and so grateful for this week off, let me just say. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today with all of y'all who are serving each and every day in those classrooms. I know that some of you, if you're watching this from another state other than Texas, you may not be off all week. And I feel for you. I really do. But I also know that calendars are different and this might be your norm. So it might not be one of those situations where you're used to being off, but we're showing up. Even on our weeks off, we still think about our kids, right? We still think about the work we have to do. And we still want to go back into that classroom after we have even a couple of days off and be able to be our very best version of ourselves so that we can do what's best for students. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for all of the work that you do, putting the time in, putting the effort in, and the sacrifices that we all make to make this the best profession, I think, out there. But having said that, let's talk about ways that we find gratitude. It is a tough job. It can be a lonely job sometimes. I remember years ago when I first started in this profession. My ex-husband didn't get it. He was not a teacher. He worked in the world of IT and now he works in the world of something else. And over the years, even as he evolved in his career, he didn't get the calling of this, the commitment that it takes, the grind that we have to do every single day. He didn't get the exhaustion and the overwhelm that I felt at certain times of the year, whether it was when I was in the classroom, serving as a specialist, or became a school leader. And so it was hard. It was lonely. I found myself finding most of my friends in the teaching world because I needed people to be able to vent to be able to understand the work I was doing, my passion, but also my trials and tribulations. And sometimes that was a good thing. And sometimes having all of those people right there in my world wasn't always a good thing, right? Because once we got started on something negative, it kind of snowballed and become even bigger and brought all of us down at the end of the conversation. You know how it goes. But it is that time of year where we're thinking a little different about the world. We're going into the Thanksgiving holiday if you're here in the United States. And I always like to practice gratitude daily, but this is one of those times of the year where I purposefully set myself to stop, reflect, and think about things that I am forever grateful for. I have to say, in my own world, I've been up, down, over, under, upside down, twirling in circles. I'm 54, right? I've almost seen and done it all. But the bottom line is, I've been in a place, even as an adult, where I didn't know where my next meal was going to come from, that I didn't know how I was going to keep the lights on, the water running, and whether or not I was going to have a roof over my head. And I've had times in my adult life where I've had abundance, abundance that you would not even believe, opportunities, cars, jewelry, parties, things. And what I have to say has stayed constant with my gratitude over the years. And I think it comes from also being a mother, is that we have good teachers out there that are willing to sacrifice their time, that are willing to say, I might not make money like a rock star, but this work is important. But how do we keep going? Even though I might say thank you for all the work you do, and your parents, your families, your students' parents, and your students might be saying thank you. But sometimes it's hard. So I've got three simple little tips for you today that I wanted to share that can keep us in that right frame of mind. Number one, take care of you. When we are not fully at our best, It is hard to stay positive. It is easy to get into that spiral of one small negative thing turning into something bigger, or to get started scrolling on social media and all the negativity that's out there and just keep going, yep, that's me. Yep, yep, yep. I get it. I get it. I get it. When you are strong and at your best, you are much more capable of dealing with the hard things. And your mindset is in a place where you don't necessarily need or want to hear all that negativity. I went through a couple of days a couple of weeks ago where I was feeling very much under the weather. I was grumpy, I was tired, I wasn't sleeping well, I was sneezing all the time. My allergies had gotten to a place where it was starting to cause me to have a sinus infection. My head was pounding. I wanted to be home in bed. I knew I wasn't contagious. I knew I had work to do. I knew students were counting on me, but I don't know if I went being the best version of me. And it was really easy to come home, get on the couch, and not take care of any of my other responsibilities. As you can see, I didn't record here. I didn't do the work I needed to in my business, so my business is behind. I canceled my tutoring sessions, so my finances are behind. I didn't work out, so I was feeling even more sluggish and overwhelmed, and then getting upset with myself for not taking care of my body. And I wasn't eating like I normally do, which was causing everything not to feel well. Self-care is really important. It's not selfish. I know that sounds silly, but it's not. So number one, practice self-care. Take care of you so that you can, in turn, stay on that positive side of life, but more importantly, take care of all of the other things in life that have to get done. My second suggestion for you in this area is to take time to just breathe and reflect. This time of the year, my reflection question is a constant throughout the entire November, December time. And that is, what am I grateful for today? As I mentioned, I've been through tough times. As a matter of fact, just a couple of years ago, prior to me coming into this position and moving my business to a side hustle, I was struggling. I wasn't making the money I was making as a principal. And I did not like that feel. So not only was my attitude bad, my stress level was high, and my finances were very low. We can't keep moving forward when we're stressed and worried about all of the things that are going wrong. I started this practicing gratitude at that time. And I purposefully stop and I think, who or what am I grateful for today? And instead of making a big laundry list of things every day, trying to rack my brain about all of the things and then feeling some type of way about myself when I leave something off the list, I pick one thing, and I enjoy that one thing. Today, it's my dog. I'm grateful that I get to spend the 14th Thanksgiving break with him. 14th. I was talking to my neighbor the other day. They just had to put their dog down, and the dog only made it to 12. My previous dogs, they didn't make it this long. I am so grateful today for him. Yesterday, my gratitude was all about my daughter. I got to see her. I got to rub her little belly because she's about to have her own baby, and just spend time talking with her and enjoying her. They don't have to be huge things to be grateful for. Sometimes it's the small things that keep us going. But take that time to reflect and practice gratitude. And my final suggestion for you during this time of the year, and this one's the hardest one, when you find yourself going down that rabbit hole of negativity, stop. Cut it off. You find yourself scrolling and yep, that's me, that's me. It happens every day. I'm so tired of my work, my life, my job, blah, 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 blah. Stop. Just cut it off. It's hard. I know. But when you find yourself doing that over and over and over, the greatest thing about that is it will eventually become your habit. It'll become your norm. And you won't allow yourself to get into those negative spirals. So, three simple, not always easy, but simple suggestions for you this time of year. Enjoy your break. Take the time to rest, relax, and rejuvenate. Have fun with friends and family. Do the things that light you up. Just breathe for a minute. I might even stay in bed all day one day. I haven't decided yet. But whatever it is you do what you need to take care of you. Do what you need to make sure you take time to reflect on what you are grateful for and stop yourself from the negativity. It'll make such a difference in your world. All right, y'all, if you want more from me, especially through a Netflix style platform that provides professional development that is amazing for only $30 a month, head over to the website uncommonedu.com and see what I have to offer. You will be surprised. All right, have an amazing week, and I'll see y'all next week right back here on the Empowered Educator.